So I was going to upload this game against a guy named Analyzings. And then I saw his lineup. He had 12 gold players. And normally that wouldn't be too much of a problem, but the issue here is that I was trying not to run too many. So you're thinking, why can't you just easily beat him anyway? The problem is that this game was actually pretty close. The problem with the game was that every time one of my gold players had to come out of the game, his star-studded 4800 VC lineup full of gold players, they had backups who were also gold players with signature skills who were going up against my Dennis Schroeder, Rashad Lewis, and CJ Miles. And they're making crazy inbound passes like that. I told myself I needed a little bit more help. So in my next game, I went up against some douchebag named King Cash. And with a name like that, you kinda see this coming. Another star-studded all-gold lineup in the 8th seed. And even though I believe this is the most hilariously pathetic thing you can do, play against the easiest of opponents with the best of teams, this guy thinks that he's the man. So much to the point where he thinks he could trash talk. Listen in.
This shit can happen to you? I hate when niggas do all this shit to lose. The fuck is the point in this? Start the fucking game, nigga.
Charming, isn't he? This gentleman should probably get a spot on Saturday Night YouTube. This guy's hilarious. Now, this video originally started off as a live commentary. Unfortunately, his trash talk and my trash talk back to him got a little too tense to the point where I figured I'd have to remove the audio and just upload it as a post commentary, a post rendered commentary. And you'll see my microphone move from time to time, simply because I really did not appreciate his comments at the beginning of the game. That's why I hit him with that one behind the back, and then I caught him a second time behind the back and let Roy Hibbert finish the break off. That's Tim Hardaway, baby, one of the fathers of the crossover. And look at this, I catch him in the post, he has to draw the double team, wide open Paul George. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, he was giving me that work at the beginning of the game. But I consider it like this, he went on a 7-2 run. The only reason why the games are close is because they start you off with the same score. I've been saying that for the longest and I truly believe it. And that's why you have to stay resilient. Don't quit in the beginning because there's a lot of game to go, especially this year with the extra minute. And did this man leave Tim Hardaway wide open? That man has a 92 3-point shot. You don't ever take your eyes off of him. Now, I noticed that a lot of people, if they're not playing at the center off ball, they'll tend to play as the point guard. I don't know why. Maybe that's because they realize that they won't grab many rebounds, so they can easily cherry pick with them, especially if they're a superstar because they have high hands ratings. And look at that stupid, ridiculous, unrealistic pass by... Who was that anyway? Was that Samuel Delember, like behind the back, over the shoulder, mid-air, in traffic, out to a perfect on the numbers pass to James Harden? I don't care because it benefited me, but that was stupid. That didn't make any sense at all. But as you can see, we're running plays. We have to find ways to get open against a star-studded defense like this. And Paul George is making ridiculous layups at this point. I love having him on my team. I was so happy when I pulled him in the package you guys saw. And believe me, I got some ridiculous Paul George and Kobe Bryant gameplays. I'm not sure. I think I had the best Paul George and Kobe Bryant on YouTube. I'm going to say that right now. And when you guys see my videos coming up in the next seed, you might agree with me. I'm not sure. You might. But right now, just let me warn you ahead of time. If you're a fan of either one of them, you're going to want to watch this channel. And look at Kobe Bryant. He got blocked. Kobe got blocked and the Mamba still scored. That just shows that you don't stop Kobe Bryant. Simple as that. And he's doing running, fading threes. Thank goodness the game didn't let him go in because you know inside this seed, you can do whatever you want to do. Especially rip people with Tim Hardaway with his 99 steal rating. Now, a couple of people were asking why wasn't I starting Tim Hardaway. Honestly, I took him out because in the future, as you guys know, I'll be getting Darren Williams. That video was not from the past. That video actually was from the future. And Tim Hardaway, he's good and all, but his size, it bothers me. It's like taking a rebounder out of the game automatically. I'm playing with 4 guys on defense, it feels like. And if you get past him, which is easy to do, or if he goes up against a 6'4" Dwayne Wade or a 6'5" John Wall or 6'7" Penny Hardaway, 6'9" Magic Johnson. I don't even want to imagine it. They're just gonna get abused. So I told myself I can't have him because he's a liability, especially when it comes to anything inside the three-point line. He's so easy to block because he's so small. Paul George isn't though. That is 6'9" of ferociousness. And that guy was trying to rush up court. So you know I'm going to try to take the ball from him. You know I'm going to try to take it again because he saw a wide open Blake Griffin. Paul George plays that defense. He plays that offense. And all you can do about it is watch. Simple as that. You are not stopping Paul George. Even Paul George can't stop Paul George. He got Paul George guarding Paul George. And Paul George ain't stopped none of my shots so far, so why is he going to stop him now? Wide open Tim Hardaway. Look at that court vision. I had him distracted with the play, and he forgot about his man because he's playing as the point guard on defense. So expect Tim Hardaway to get a few shots this game. Wide open OJ Mayo, my new point guard off the bench. And he still isn't guarding the point guard. But we're going to teach him. He's going to learn today. And I tried to get the ball to Roy Hibbert, and this guy got a lot of steals, even ones where he's not trying to, like that one. That was a pass to Kobe in the numbers. Unfortunately, it was the wrong Kobe Bryant. But Roy Hibbert's not known as much of a passer, so. It's Kobe versus Kobe. I got him on the island. You know that's my spot. I'm going to take him to the post. Time running out. Drive on him. Contact and one. Kobe can't even stop Kobe Bryant. Kobe, I tried to make the pass to Roy Hibbert. Unfortunately, the stealing is so easy, and I don't get it. Sometimes the on-ball steals also count as pass steals, and it's confusing, but I couldn't get that pass through. I knew I was trying to force it in the first place. And he got me into the post, did the exact same move on me. This guy did have a couple of post moves, which I did appreciate. I like going up against people who give me something new to defend. And he tried to take me to the post with Paul George taking the height advantage. The flashy pass did not work. Not even sure if he was trying to do that, honestly. And then I give it over to James Harden. James Harden is so reliable. His ratings may not be the highest, but he's a pretty good player. And on top of that, you want to know something good about him that most people don't do? You got to drive with him. You have to drive with him because he has a 99 drawer foul. Just like Derrick Rose. And anybody who played against the Bulls knows Derrick Rose is going to get his. It doesn't matter whether you stop him or not. He's going to get his somehow. And James Harden, he's unstoppable at the moment. Kobe Bryant's making his shots. Paul George, you already know he's unstoppable. I made a video about how unstoppable he is. And this guy took me into the post again. I told you, I appreciate that. I'm glad that he has some new moves, and it helps me defend other people in case I might run into another elite post player one day. So I took him right back into the post. This time I did a drop step, drove it on him in the half circle, got the and one again. He's doing fadeaways, he's doing drives, I'm doing drop steps, it's crazy. It's just a good game right now. I'm really enjoying it because I'm winning and because he was trash talking. And anybody who trash talks against me just gives me more fuel for the fire, baby. That's all I do. I love going up against people who tell me I can't do something. And especially when you're going to make a fool of yourself in front of all of YouTube. Don't make a fool of yourself. You never know who's recording these days. But that was bad passing by me. I got in his face, closed out the lane, grabbed the rebound, Rudy Gay. So we're going back up court. Nerlens Noel over to OJ Mayo. And then the alley-oop to Paul George. He couldn't stop him with Chris Paul. What was he thinking? Chris Paul thought he had an open lane, brought some good help defense. Unfortunately, some men are out of position. I tried to go defend the shot backwards for some reason, and Monte Ellis hit that. His rating is about a 74, but trust me, that will go in, especially with his easy, nice, soft, Allen Iverson-like release. And yes, I completely believe that this is the closest actual NBA player we have to an Allen Iverson that is not a legend. They play similarly, they shoot similarly, their stats are similar. So, yeah. Get a Sapphire version, you have the next closest thing. And when Kobe hit this shot over Russell Westbrook and Joakim Noah, I told myself this game is over. I already had a double-digit lead, although he will claw away at it. Trust me, those three-point shots in the fourth quarter, I don't know if he has a hidden clutch rating that I didn't know about, but those fourth quarter shots were going in for him. And I further secured my lead by making great decisions on the fast break that kept him off guard. He did not see it going, and I wish my phone would stop going off in the back of this commentary. I ain't been popular all morning, but I try to record a 10-minute video and watch that thing never shut up. I swear, sometimes I put it on vibrate and that thing vibrates like a Nokia. Like, it vibrates so much, you can hear it in your sleep, on the carpet. It vibrates so much, one time I thought I was having an earthquake. Sometimes it feels like it vibrates so hard, I think it's gonna just shuffle the songs on my iPod when I'm listening to it. But in all seriousness, even though he made a comeback against my bench, we held out and won. And please, don't talk trash and lose, you look stupid like this guy.